It's Dystopian Wars week, and we have 3 Crown starter sets to be won. We will choose 3 winners, one from the comments on our YouTube videos, one from the comments on OnTableTop.com, and one from our Cult of Games members, so you guys get an extra chance to win.
Hello, welcome back to the Admiral's Table. I'm James, this is Parker. We're here from Warcradle to help you get through some of the slightly more intricate rules in Dystopian Wars. It's a complex game, there's a lot of depth to it, a lot of flavour. Hopefully we'll help you get there. What are we talking about today, Parker?
Well, speaking of depth, we've got a nice deep stack of SRS tokens right there.
Indeed. So SRS Tokens, Short Range Squadrons, that stands for.
Yeah.
And they represent mostly like fighter, aircraft, those sorts of things, although it does get a bit weird in the corners, right?
A bit weird, especially if you're an enlightened player.
If you're an enlightened player, you're not allowed to be normal. That's just the way of things. So SRS tokens are generally launched from carrier units at the start of the round in the launch phase, but we're focusing in on how an attack run mission is resolved. When you launch an SRS stack, so it's a number of tokens formed into a stack, you'll place it next to a unit, and that is then threatening or supporting that unit. So here, for example, you've got a bunch of Messer interceptors, a stack of 8, I believe.
Yes, indeed.
Threatening my poor, defenceless, not quite, unit of Albion cruisers.
Indeed.
And I've got a smaller stack of Defiance fighters sitting in there, waiting to help out.
Even if they were kind of, even if you just happen to have put the SRS tokens next to this model and this stack next to this model, it's still the unit, so they're all still engaged with each other.
They're tokens in the same way that like damage tokens are, so their exact position doesn't matter. You can move them around how you like, as long as you know they're a part of this unit.
Wonderful.
Also, you can't kind of do multiple stacks on a unit. So if I've put a stack in, I can't add a second stack to it. If I were to do it, it would be added to that stack. It becomes one big thing. There's one exception where we have mixed stacks. We'll talk about that at the end. But yeah, as you see here, you've got a stack threatening my unit, and I've got a stack supporting it. So at the start of your activation, in the action phase of the round, you might decide, before acting one of your units, you could say, let's resolve an SRS attack mission over here.
Wonderful.
And these are like very precise ways to inflict critical damage effects on enemy units. We've got a separate Admiral's Table video on critical damage effects and how they work. So let's walk through the steps.
Well, I'm going to make an attack run.
I think you should.
There's nothing you can do about it, is there?
Well, you say that. Wait a second. I can intercept you with my supporting squadrons. So you've got a whole bunch here. Before you get to do anything, my Defiance fighter is going to come in and try to ruin your day. An SRS squadron, like a model, has got its own little profile with some values. It's got its attack value, its support value, intercept value, and resilience value. So my Defiance fighters have got an intercept value of 2. So that means for every token in the stack, I get 2 dice. That is 6 dice in total.
It's too many.
I roll these, and what is the resilience value of your Messer interceptors?
Resilience of those is 3.
Yeah, so I'm going to roll these. No resistance roll. It's quite straightforward. And dice will explode as normal. And I'm then grouping them into 3s. So I've managed to, that's 2, 4, 6. That's 2 groups, 2 successes. So 2 of your tokens are removed from the stack.
Oh, no.
And my entire stack of Defiances is removed as well. They've done their job. They've taken a bit of your attack power out. But now you get to make your attack run.
And they couldn't have chosen to not intercept if you want to leave them on that unit.
It's their main job.
It's what they're for. And obviously, you know, you as a player might have certain decisions you want to make, but of course,
those pilots have got a job to do.
Around doing what they're doing.
And that means that, for example, if I was planning on using those to buff my defenses, for example, against attack actions, you sending in an attack run to take my planes out of the fight, it's a valid tactic.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the attack run itself. When we get to this stage, once you've done the interceptions, you can picture now the plane is dropped from altitude and they head to their targets. You can choose to split your stack between the models and the unit. The reason you do this is the maximum you'll be able to do with each stack is 1 critical damage on a target.
Oh.
So you might decide, yeah, actually, let's go all in and get this one over here. And there's a reason why you want a big stack. We'll come to that in a little bit.
You know what? I want to spread the love a little bit. So I'm going to put 2 over there, and I'm going to keep 4 here.
Yeah, go for it. As you'll see, with a stack, generally, that only the top model is actually the top piece is actual nice painted piece. Everything else is blank bases, so just helps it helps the stack stand up and makes it easier to have enough of them. But doing this looks cool, right?
Does look cool.
So you've now got 2 attack runs to resolve. So this one here, let's make an attack run roll with this one. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 there. The attack rating on a Defiant Squadron is 3.
Right, Interceptor, Messer Interceptors is 2.
Sorry, you're right, they're Messer Interceptors. Yeah, carry on. So it's 2, so that's 2 per token.
Which is 8 dice.
Yep, and I'm rolling my defense roll as though this were a regular attack action, basically. Okay, it's looking pretty solid.
Now we've got an explode.
Again, dice explode as normal, and yeah, wow. Okay, so how many hits are we looking at there?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Let's see if I can take some out with some counters. Just the one.
Just the one, Mrs. Wembley. Just the one.
One of those is gone, which means you've now got 11 hits there.
10, 11.
My armor value is 4 on the Albions there.
So it's going to be 4, 8. Oh, you knocked that one off, so I don't do a third. Oh.
So you've done 2 successes. What this means you do is you roll 2 critical damage dice and pick 1 to apply.
Oh, so it's sometimes worth doing more. So you've got
this is why bigger stacks are good, because you can kind of really focus on the thing you want to go for. Okay. You can picture the squadrons coming in and trying to hit that. It's the Death Star trench run, baby. Yeah. You know, that's what it's all about. Trying to come in and hit the exact thing. You need a lot of X-wings to hit that little thermal exhaust port.
I do. So I'm rolling 2. And I'm picking 1, so I've got a
breach or a power failure.
Breach.
Yeah.
Why not?
And again, we have another video in the series talking all about what all the different critical damage effects do, but that's that. At the end of that stack is removed.
They go away.
Then we come over here, do the same thing. I've got my defenses value of 4 still.
Now, I've only got 4 dice because I'm only on 2 dice for each one.
So less likely to do some cool things.
Less likely, so maybe I should have more evenly split my things.
Maybe, but it meant you get to choose that breach, you know, so...
Yeah.
Good thing dice explode, right?
Yeah, always. Oh, and continue.
Yep.
Ad infinitum. Okay, well, that's 4. I mean, as long as you don't defend anything.
I've knocked 3 of them out, so that's going to do nothing at all. So yeah, there's a thing there about the way you split your stacks kind of has an impact on things. Crucially, it's important to note that SRS attack runs don't deal damage, only critical damage effects. So they are they're a precision tool. The benefit of them, of course, is that, well, you can fling them at a unit from 30 inches away.
Yeah.
Also, some of the bigger carriers have a rule called Flight Command, a property called Flight Command, might even be a system actually, which lets you pick an SRS stack and move it to another target within 10 inches, extending the range of your carriers potentially.
So then you're really playing that kind of risk-reward thing. You're kind of luring your opponent into moving a stack, and then you'll move it again, so actually they won't get the defense that they thought they were going to get.
That's it. It's like mind games, elements of like a bit of poker going on there. Now let's rewind a little bit. Let's put the defiances back in. And let's say that rather than attacking with a stack of just one type of SRS token, let's say you had a bit of a mixture.
Cool.
Now, certain things like the Templehof over here have an option of launching different types of SRS tokens. So let's say you've gone with 4 Blitzen bombers and 2 squadrons of Messers. Even though we've said that you can't have more than 1 stack, we treat this as a single stack. We just put them separately so we can see what the 2 different types are. So you've got here 4 of these, 2 of these, but for any rules that apply to a stack, that is a stack.
Is a single stack.
So when it comes to intercepting here, I've got my Defiance fighters. They're going to have a go, and you're going to basically pick which of those is screening first.
I see.
And you get to do it after I've rolled the dice.
Okay.
So I've got my 2, 4, 6 here to intercept you. I roll them, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 hits. Now your Blitzen bombers, they've got an attack of 4.
Ooh.
And a resilience, of 4.
Yeah.
But so the question is, do you want to let them take the hit? The higher resistance means that I'm only going to be getting, what, 1 of them?
Yeah.
But if you keep them there, I mean, that's a nice high attack roll.
Which is significantly more than the...
the Messers are resilience 3, attack 2. So it's a bit of a decision for you. How do you kind of position your squadrons?
Well, I think if I was to lose... So they've got a resilience of 3, so I'd lose 2 of those.
You would indeed.
However, that's going to be comparatively less because they've only got the single. No, they've got 2 attack dice.
Yes.
So actually, it is worth getting.
Effectively, each one of these is worth 2 of these in the attack, so you're better off
getting rid of those 2.
Now, let's say, for example, if I had scored a few more hits, let's throw a few more hits into this pool. We've removed 2 of the messers, so that is 1 and 2. At that point, any remaining hits are then regrouped to take out Blitzens.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So you don't.
So it's
feel
not
like
a complete, not a complete waste
from starting with those.
Yeah. So I've got 4 hits there, 4 hits there. That would take out 2 of these, but you're still better off throwing the messers in first, probably, because now you get that bigger attack roll.
Yeah.
And again, that would be those dealt with, and now we'd go on to the attack run as normal, but with more dice. So those special SRS tokens, it's worth looking at the profile and seeing where they specialize. Some of them might be really good at attack runs, some are really good at intercepting or supporting units, some of them might be really chunky and good at defending. And I think really that is most of the stuff you need to know about SRS attack runs.
Wonderful.
Anything I've missed?
Not that I'm aware of.
Because I'm a superstar, that's why. This has been the Admiral's Table. I've been James, this has been Parker. If you've enjoyed this, let us know in a comment, and if there's anything else you want to know, tell us there.
It's Dystopian Wars week, and we have 3 Crown starter sets to be won. We will choose 3 winners, 1 from the comments on our YouTube videos, 1 from the comments on OnTableTop.com, and 1 from our Cult of Games members, so you guys get an extra chance to win.
Go ahead and check out our other content on screen now, and while you're at it, why not hit subscribe, and remember to ding our dong. Go on, you know you want to click it, go on.